Прум-прум-пум. Ну что, кто тут у нас? Что это или кто это? Привет, Квинга, привет, Сир Теренс, привет, Зак. Фью, который на работе. Привет, Блен. Неожиданный такой поворот, да, событий. Твой стрим захватили. Так, сейчас, секунду. Так. Ну что, продолжим тогда мы вчерашнюю игру про девочку Лили, которая спасает свою подругу от какого-то там доктора, я не помню какого. Да не твой, а твой. На работу пришла бузяшка и села играть. Вот, и в игру, да, по-моему, надо? Да. И... Так, я не помню, нормальный звук или нет? Если что, скажите он. Может, он сбился как-нибудь, я поправлю. Девочка Лили, которая всех убивает. Так, и мы остановились на том, что нам надо найти дневник. У нас есть кусок дерева. Значит, мы остановились на том, что нам надо найти дневник. Дневник лежал на видном месте. Или точнее висел. Помянутые рисунки торчал с когтей тупого лупоглазого голубя. Эй! Эй!
And carried it to the roof of the convent, where it disappeared in the rafters above Mother Superior's office. Gawking certainly wasn't
Туда
going
было
to help.
бесполезно.
Once again,
И снова
Lily's path
путь Лили
led her
лежал
back
в логово
towards the
льва.
lion's den.
Потом машину, потом квартиру, а потом вообще и тебя и закопает. Эй, я не буду закапывать. Скажите, что я Фью не буду закапывать, и машина не нужна мне. Про эту тянку, которая на дереве качалась, а что с ней? Я думала, к матери-настоятельнице это надо. Эй, игра. Игра, давай не шути со мной так. Но ее нету здесь. Это как бы очевидно, то, что она упала, все. Ужас какой. Так, везде одни трупы, короче говоря. Так. Ой, нет, стоп, не сюда. Сюда. Псяшка так сказала. Нет, это неправда.
Finally, there you are. Lumpy's starving. Did you get the cat food? What? And then you dare return here? Off with you! Out, out, out! Oh, how I loathe these children!
То есть нам надо раздобыть корм? Все-таки. Что, Квинга, что ты горишь? Подожди, что ты горишь? Не гори, не начинай. Квинга. Спокойнее, досчитай до 10. Квинга. Застрели парня, который отобрал рецепт. Каким образом я его застрелю?
You again! You shouldn't be wandering the cafeteria between meal times! The strangest accidents have happened then! And I have an alibi for nearly all of them! You're starting to get on my nerves, child! Mealtime ended long ago! And as long as the stove is out and I don't have my knife, the kitchen is staying closed! So there's nothing for you here! Unless you have Mother Superior's recipe!
Но...
No recipe? Yeah, then...
Ну, как я печку-то зажгу, если я ее того самого... Два часа назад просили кота покормить. Мушкет в кармане, мешок шариков.
Hooray! The marbles were
Шарики
the
были
perfect
отличными
ammunition
снарядами
for the
для
musket.
мушкета. А может, вот это лучше?
The deadly nightshade berries were small and round, but made better ammunition for a
Для
spitting
плевательного
contest.
конкурса. Плевательный конкурс. Привет, Дарк. Темплар. Может, это другая печка, может быть.
Shawnee didn't seem to be interested.
Он
Lily
не
had to find some other way to impress him.
заинтересован. Он не заинтересован.
Shawnee didn't seem... Lily had...
Как я его заинтересую, если он не заинтересован?
Shawnee did... Lily...
Добрая игра.
Ooh, look who's coming to get her recipe back. If it isn't our little goody two-shoes Lily, you better split before I tie your shoelaces together. Or worse. Have you lost your mind? If you want the recipe, you'll have to come get it. I knew it. You're just not tough enough for a rebel like me. Tell me, how come you even dare to come here anyway? You know we're not allowed to play in the garden anymore. Or did Mother Superior send you? You can tell your beloved Mother Superior that I don't give a damn about her stupid rules. Ha! But I bet you're too scared. You're scared of your echo, right? And you should be, because one day, when you least expect it, who knows? You might turn around and see that someone has stolen your milk.
Клинка, ну что я могу поделать, если такой главный герой?
If you're trying to impress me, you'll have to work a little harder. You're too scared to even hunt sparrows. And that means you won't get your recipe either.
Я пропустила все.
If you're trying to, you're too scared to even, and that means you won't get your recipe either.
Да ну, фигня какая-то.
Shawnee didn't seem to be interested. Lily had to find some other way to impress him. Shawnee did... Lily...
Ну а как мне его заинтересовать-то, я не понимаю.
Ooh, look who, if it, you better, or, have you, if you, I knew it, you're just not tough enough. If you're trying to impress me, you'll have to work a little harder. You're too scared to even hunt sparrows. And that means...
Lily might have missed the sparrows, but her effect on Shawnee was apparent. He actually seemed a little impressed.
Слегка впечатлен.
Shawnee seemed very anxious. Lily preferred not to talk to him in this state. She didn't want to risk him pulling out her braids. But she also needed the recipe. What could she do to get a nasty boy like Shawnee to calm down?
Блин.
Shawnee, Lily preferred, but she, what could she do to get a nasty boy? Lily had heard that cigarettes were supposed to have a soothing effect. Hooray! What a great job Lily had done.
Просто
Shawnee seemed to
умничка.
feel much better already. You can tell by the way his pupils were slowly rotating towards the inside.
Ты хорошо. Так.
Oh, you have the recipe? Uh-huh. Well then, let me see it. I can manage that. Duck roast for Lumpy. Good choice. All I need is the canned food for Mother Superior's meal from the cellar. But I can't start cooking again anyway. As long as the stove isn't working, Mother Superior will have to wait for the cat food. I wouldn't want to be in your shoes when you give her the news.
Ей нужно успокоиться. Она убила 7. И орла. Что там поднять еще надо? Упс. Ничего, бывает. Что?
So proud, such shy. Hopefully, Lily would have.
Ты сказал МИП. Так.
Finally, there you are. Lumpy's starving. Did you get the cat food? What? Enough with you! Out! Ow! How I...
Так, значит, мне самой надо как-то печку разогревать. Я не знаю, мне этот камин или эту печку, которую я взорвала. Разлетались тут всякие. Настолько застенчив, что ее затыкают все, кому не лень. МИП — это только маленький кусочек. Воробей тоже. Что? Сигарету поварихе отдать. Так подождите, так мне печку еще надо поджечь, Меф.
This had to be the canned food Doris was talking about. Lily selected pigeon flavor.
Со вкусом голубя.
The stove just. The stove. The cigarette alone wouldn't be enough to get the stove running again. Lily knew from experience that it wasn't a good idea to start a fire in your pocket, especially when it wasn't in your own pocket.
Окей. Никогда не
Lily had placed
разводите
a log in this. Now she.
у себя в кармане огонь. Пусишка на прогулке. Так, в столовую.
You found the canned food? Uh-huh. Very good. I guess that means I can start cooking the meal now. I'll put the roast for the cat in the dumbwaiter right away. But I won't be able to fit anything else in there. I can't send Mother Superior's food up until you put the empty plate back in the dumbwaiter. Got it? Uh-huh. Yeah, let's just hope so.
Кто там такое? Мев, что ты прям так все подсказываешь? Что я... Что это такое? Это утка на выгуле? Что? Ну, просто до меня, да, доходит все не очень быстро, ну что поделаешь.
There's the missing child. I was beginning to hope you'd been eaten by a wild animal on the way. But at least you brought the food. I have to finish a few tasks now. Feed Lumpy while I'm gone. And don't even think about leaving the office before the work is done.
How disappointing. It seemed Lumpy didn't feel like eating roast at all. How would Lily ever finish her task now?
Ну не зря же тут стоит растение в горшке. Великолепно. Так, теперь тарелку ставим в кухонный лифт.
Cat food with pigeon flavoring. The cafeteria never served anything this delicious.
Бедный котик.
Lumpy obviously enjoyed the pigeon-flavored cat food, and it really looked like he already had an idea where to get second. Too bad the wall was too smooth for his claws.
В смысле?
Lumpy obviously, and it really looked like he. Too bad the wall was too. Lily could just forget about that idea.
А что не
Lily
так-то?
could just.
Мы взорвем и все.
Lily didn't think that Lumpy would. Lily remembered the rules of the convent school very well. You were only allowed to use firecrackers if there was a good reason for it. Lily didn't think that Lily could just forget.
Так, не понимать.
Either there was a picture missing here, or there was one too many hooks. Lumpy's bowl, life as Mother Superior's pet, was.
И как ему помочь?
Lily could just forget. Lily didn't want to spoil her plants were the only things that still lived.
Ты думаешь, я их смогу забрать, Зак?
Hey, where are you going? Feed the cat.
Ну, я покормила кошку.
Hey, where are you going? Feed the cat.
Покормить еще раз?
Lily had a basic understanding of how the dumb. You took out the food and put the dirty plates back. Lily didn't think that Lumpy would eat it. Someone was in a rush. Oh, that's what Lumpy had smelled. The pigeon that had stolen Edna's diary was sitting on one of the beams. At the moment, Lily felt even... Lily wasn't able to throw very high, but she was pretty good at tossing things down.
Что?
Lily liked static electricity. It reminded her of the feelings she got when she thought of her parents. Lily thought it might be possible to let the balloon float up to the pigeon, but she doubted that the pigeon would be very impressed by this.
И меня покорми. Всех покорми.
Lily had once seen a picture of a pigeon carrying firecrackers in its beak. Or at least that's what it looked like. But she couldn't come up with a way to get the firecrackers to the pigeon. Lily wasn't able to throw very high. Lily remembered the rules of the you were something like
Петарды на шар.
It was a tricky plan, but Lily was running out of options.
Теперь у нас голубь еще и с петардами.
My goodness! I see that Lumpy has finally had a meal. Why, this is quite a surprise. Perhaps all hope is not lost for you yet after all. And now leave me alone.
Я надеюсь, что котик оттуда сам слезет.
Maybe I was too strict with the girl and her fellow students. They're only children after all. Was I too hasty, Lord? Should I stop Dr. Marcel from coming before he tries his new method on the children? Please, give me a sign.
Знак.
What's that?
Знак. Знак.
A dove? Or at least a pigeon of peace? Is this your sign? Should I spare the children? Oh, Lord, thank you.
Знак.
That
Карл. Знак.
those damn children! That's it! I've finally reached my limit! Lily!
When Lily walked into the sleeping quarters, Edna was gone. All she found was a hastily scribbled letter on her bed.
Take care, Lilyfred. I have to go. This situation is getting too hot for me to stay. I'll wait for you at the swing tree for a bit. If you hurry, you might still catch me. Otherwise, you can find my hiding place in the map in my diary. I'm sure you've already found it, right? Stay dirty. Love, Edna.
The letter made Lily nervous. She had to catch up with Edna at all costs.
Psst! Lily, hurry, this way! The Doctor and Mother Superior are already hot on your heels.
Lily looked all around in surprise. What kind of strange place was this?
You're probably asking yourself what kind of strange place this is, right? But there's no time for explanations now. Come on, hurry!
Так, подождите, надо сначала осмотреться.
First, Lily wanted to play with Garrett's stuff for a while.
Where are they?
They can't be far.
On the other hand, she wasn't interested in these technical knickknacks at all.
Система
First, Lily
наблюдения.
wanted to play with Garrett's stuff for a while.
Where are they?
They can't be far.
On the other hand, she wasn't interested in these technical...
Окей.
Stop dragging. Let's go.
Но, окей.
Stop. That's Dr. Marcel with Mother Superior. I don't think they've seen us yet.
She isn't in her bunk, but she can't be far.
I'm surprised that you tolerate this kind of insubordination in your convent.
I'll have the entire ground search for her immediately.
Do that. All of this seems unpleasantly familiar to me.
Let's go. This is our chance.
When Lily reached the swing tree, she found no trace of Edna. Garrett had vanished too, but the
Ну вот,
remnants of
мы
Edna's
потерялись.
diary were lying in the grass. It had been burned, and was no longer readable.
Что?
Only the map of Edna's hiding place could still be deciphered.
Только карту. Только
It's a
карту.
cave at Moor Lake. Lily was just trying to memorize the way when...
Psst, Lily! Hide! Dr. Marcel and Mother Superior are coming! Oh no! Too late!
Что ж слишком поздно?
There she is.
Ha! You probably thought you could escape my examination, huh? Or is there another reason for disobeying Mother Superior's instructions?
Uh-huh.
Well, let's hear it. Entertain us.
Это вина Эдны. Говорит, меня заставил. Ты злой. Ягода для матери-настоятельницы. Вампиры и нацисты на заднем дворе.
This is taking too long for my taste.
Что? Что? Это новый
Was
метод?
that really necessary?
Not really, but it brought some satisfaction to an old man who has had to deal with defiant children one too many times.
You must not contradict adults. You must not lie. You must not play with fire. You must not use sharp objects. You must not touch alcohol. You must not hang around dangerous places. You must not lose control. And you must never follow your own wishes. Woogie, woogie.
Вуги-вуги. Вуги-вуги.
Woogie, woogie.
Вуги-вуги.
Pah! Woogie indeed!
And? Did it work?
We'll find out in a moment. Lily, I'm sure you can tell me who's responsible for all the chaos in this institution. The chaos, Lily. Who's responsible?
Now start talking, you useless
Remain calm, Mother Superior. She'll answer. She'll answer. Do you know the answer, Lily? Who's responsible? You can tell me, can't you?
What's going on? What did she say?
This case is more complicated than I thought. It's eminently important that you tell me something. Do you know a girl by the name of Edna?
Why do you ask?
I think I've just pinpointed the root of all this evil. It's good that I was able to install all of the important behavioral blocks inside Lily with the aid of my new hypnotherapy.
Новый метод,
Hypnotherapy?
да, отлично.
Hypnosuggestion, to be precise. The light diodes that I've installed in the eyes of this stuffed rabbit help me take direct control over Lily's free will. From now on, she will behave very calmly. But here, just try it out for yourself.
Try it out?
That's right. She's now as obedient as a little lamb.
Well,
Go ahead.
Lily, serve the doctor and me some tea.
Bravo! Ha ha ha! Well, I'm thirsty anyway. What do you say now? Lily, would you like to serve her some tea?
Никогда. Окей. Что выберем? Вампира-нациста. Хороший метод, знаете ли. Серторианс, у тебя нормально все? Не повинуйся. Эй! Эй! Они меня вынуждают.
The tea was already ready. It seemed boring to Lily, but Mother Superior usually drank tea.
Куда эти ягоды-то вложить?
It seemed boring.
Psst, Lily. Don't be afraid, Lily. It's me, Garrett. Please, stay calm. You were hypnotized by Dr. Marcel, and now you're completely in his control. But don't worry, I can help you. But you'll have to come with me to my secret room. You can find the entrance in front of Mother Superior's office, in the dark corner next to the fireplace. But first, I need your help. I've been watching Mother Superior and the Doctor for a long time, and I'm very close to unveiling their evil deeds. All I need is a confession. Here, take this extract of deadly nightshade. It's a truth serum. Pour it into Mother Superior's tea. As soon as she drinks it, she'll start spilling all of her secrets. Did you understand? Excellent.
Lily, what are you doing? You're supposed to be making us tea, not staring at paintings.
Oh, don't be so harsh on her. Lily will complete her task. But I have to confess that I have also admired your gallery. I'm especially interested in this embroidery over here. It's a bit unusual, don't you think?
Oh, that one. It's just an old keepsake. Hardly worth mentioning. I can't even remember hanging it there.
You can't? Interesting. What is it actually an embroidery of? An 8-legged unicorn?
It's only the embroidery of a dumb, irresponsible child. Nothing else.
Для чего нужно больше плевов? Не повинуйся и огреби.
There was only enough serum for 1 cup. This time, Lily wanted to do everything right. Some tea had to be put into this.
Да что ж такое-то прям вообще?
Lily, you clumsy good-for-nothing. Do you
Lily.
really want to embarrass me in front of the doctor?
That is strange. The hypnosis is foolproof. It was probably just an accident.
The whole child is a total accident. If I could, I would
But please, Mother Superior, do calm down. Lily will complete her
Ну как
task.
можно было уронить уже? Ну
Really?
вот.
Well then, please bring her some more tea, okay? Be so kind.
Lily didn't show it, but she was close to panicking. Serving more tea was no problem, but where would she get more truth serum from?
Ну ты, Лилия.
Serving more tea was no problem, but where would she get more truth serum from? It seemed boring to Lily, but Mother Superior usually drank tea. Some of the Lily suspected that the deadly nightshade would have the same effect as Garrett's elixir, or at least a similar one. Now it
Похожий.
just had to be boiled.
Похожий.
Lily suspected that the deadly nightshade would have the same,
Так, а
or
чё
at
не
least a
наливается?
similar. Now it just had to be boiled.
Осталось его вскипятить. Вскипятить. А, вскипятить. Точно. Да. Вскипятить же.
Hello, Lily. You're not going to play with fire, are you? I just wanted to be on the safe side.
Что?
Lily carefully placed the kettle on the hook and made sure not to touch the fire. Lily's special tea was ready. She called it Pure Truth, a blend of rooibos and deadly nightshade.
Finally, it's about time. Stupid chop, chop, chop.
Are you feeling all right? You are downright hysterical.
It's that embroidery. It reminds me of my childhood.
Привет, Бридж.
I was such a stupid child. I so wanted to have a unicorn for a pet. A unicorn. Can you believe it? But what they gave me instead was a tarantula.
Then you're the one who embroidered this.
Shaggy died while I tried to attach a horn to her forehead with a
Lotkom.
nail gun. I was such a stupid I loathe children.
I understand.
The adults seemed to be busy with adult problems. This was Lily's chance.
Бежим отсюда нафиг, куда подальше. Где там проход какой-то непонятный был?
There seemed to be some kind of bracket up on the wall, but Lily couldn't continue without more light.
Бедный тарантул.
A burning torch would have lit up the darkness much better. Unfortunately, the torch had gone out. Nevertheless, Lily was proud she knew so much about how torches worked.
Фиалка псевдотролль без моста. Нет, ты. Так. Сейчас опять это вылезет непонятное существо.
Hello, Lily. You're not going to play with fire, are you? Of course you don't want that. You know that Mother Superior has forbidden it.
Мев,
Something
я не
weird was
могу
happening
так
here.
быстро, я читаю еще чатик. Что ты вот, Карл?
Hello, Lily. You're not going to play with fire. Of course. You know that Mother Superior.
Something weird was happening here.
Карл Востоком ударила. Да я не поиграть, я всего лишь факел хочу зажечь.
Why should Lily look for secret doors? She already knew of 2 other ways into Garrett's secret room.
Why do we have to stand around here again?
We're supposed to stop that child from escaping its therapy, with violence, if possible. Do you still have your taser?
Of course.
On the other hand, Garrett had rarely been wrong. Lily would try it his way.
Well done, Lily. I've heard everything I wanted to hear. Mother Superior's obviously gone gaga. I'd already suspected that. Now hurry. Come to me in the secret room. There's a hidden door in the dark corner in front of the office. Right next to the fireplace outside.
Yes.
Oh, damn. Of course you can't make any light. You're not allowed to play with fire. I'd completely forgotten about that. One moment. Let me think. I think I have an idea. There isn't any way to break through a block created by hypnosis. Unless you get hypnotized again. It's risky. But you could put yourself in a trance and fight the block directly in your own subconscious. But be warned. The world inside of a trance is an eerie place. It's like a parallel universe that only exists in your mind. Traversing it without the guidance of a trained hypnotist has its dangers. And the blocks created by the doctor will probably appear as powerful demons that you can only defeat in a mental duel. Did you understand all that? You don't have to. Not yet. Just use the stuffed rabbit to hypnotize yourself. Once you're in a trance, look for the inner demon that's preventing you from making a fire and destroy him.
Изи.
You must not play with fire. Woogie.
Oogie.
Woogie.
Нужно разбанить Мефа. Вуги-вуги.
With the rabbit's help, Lily had returned into a trance. At first glance, everything had seemed unfamiliar and strange. Completely alone, she cowered inside a cold cave that was illuminated by the giant, suspicious eye of Mother Superior. So there really wasn't much difference to reality.
Должна играть с огнем. Так.
Lily would lose this staring contest.
Ow! The dust! My eye's burning! Who was that?
Кто бы это мог быть?
Ah! My eye! Ah! Stop it! Ow! My eye! Who was...
The cave was curtained off by a dusty piece of fur. Weren't there any children here to keep everything clean?
А можно ударить?
The eye wasn't close enough to shatter its retina. Not that our Lily...
Окей.
Lily would have liked to look around, but she didn't want to risk being seen by Mother Superior's giant eye. Lily would have liked to look around, but she didn't want to risk being seen by Mother Superior's giant eye. The eye wasn't close enough to shit. Not that our Lily was entertaining such thoughts.
Oh, it's burning! Just wait! When I find whoever's flinging all that dirt around, they're in for a nasty surprise.
Mother Superior closed her tearing eye. Lily could move unobserved for now.
Ah! My eye's burning!
Что? Огромный глаз. Ребра.
Lily had enough ribs. They were easy to count, but Mother Superior had forbidden it because it ruined her appetite. Lily, but Mother...
Ты не хочешь взять ребра?
The fireplace is closed. Good children don't play with fire. And you're a good child, aren't you?
Uh-huh.
You see? There's no reason why well-behaved girls like you should have anything to do with burning objects.
Бо-бо-бо-бо-бо.
Got it?
Lily wasn't convinced. Garrett had said she should use the fire to make light. That seemed to be a good reason to her. But how was she ever going to convince the demon of this?
Морковкой. Я не могу даже на морковку. Ткнуть.
Lily didn't want to seem picky, but that this was hardly the right place for a snowman.
Hey, hands off. I need that cylinder. You'd understand if you stood around all day in the cold with a bald head.
Lily would lose this staring contest. Either bone collectors were hunting big animals here, or someone had started making a prehistoric loom.
Что?
Lily had. They were. But
Упс.
Lily could hardly believe a real right on top of the head of the top. After dealing with the curtain, Mother Superior had apparently taken her contact lenses out. Strange. In the real world, Mother Superior wore glasses. But in the real world, Mother Superior wasn't 50 feet tall either, so it was probably fine.
My goodness, what's that? What's that strange smell? It doesn't smell like carrots, that's for sure. That's fire! Ah, I'm burning!
Что-то как-то долго
Take
соображал.
off my hat! Take it off!
Lily wasn't quite sure. She wasn't actually allowed to play with fire.
Now do something, Lily. Take off my hat. Take it off. Thanks, Lily. You saved me. Now you see the damage that fire can do. It's best not to touch it.
Lily was a little contrite. Apparently, the snowman hadn't learned anything.
What's happening now? Hey, stop that. No,
would put out the fire, just like the snowman had told her to. Hopefully, he now realized that there were quite appropriate situations where one could play with fire.
И в карман. Она снова убила.
Congratulations! Lily has acquired a new skill. She can now get around the ban on playing with fire. All she has to do is cancel it in her new Don'ts menu by clicking on it with the left mouse button. Keep this option in mind. Throughout the game, Lily will learn to bypass many other restraints using this technique. But keep in mind that only one ban can be revoked at a time.
Что сразу фагитянка? Ей! И в карман, да, в карман, да.
With the help of the torch, Lily could finally inspect the mysterious bracket. What a surprise! It was a torch bracket, but there was still no trace of the promised secret passage. There had to be a secret. Garrett didn't answer. Now it was up to Lily to find a way to open the secret door. It would turn out to be incredibly useful that she had found a way to remove the block. She could now finally play with fire again. Hooray!
Хе-хе, мы можем играть с огнем, мы можем спалить всю эту школу к чертям. Он умер там. Но я бы так не говорила бы пока что. Все-таки.
She'd look at the map later. She hadn't expected that this decision would have unpleasant consequences. Why should Lily look for secret? She already knew.
Why do we have to stand?
We're supposed to stop with violence. Do you still have...
Of course.
On the other hand, Garrett had rarely been wrong. Lily would try it his way.
Ей. Я же не нажимала в самый угол. Зачем-то свернулась игра. О, слава сатане. Мы что, будем пить алкоголь?
You must not contradict adults.
The funny rabbit with the glow. Maybe Lily would be allowed to play with him for a while. Lily already had enough. Lumpy's bowl life.
Если бы было море пива.
There had to be a Lily could finally put her hand in fires again, as much as she wanted. Which still didn't mean it was a good idea.
Как обычно, секретные двери открываются.
It was true! A secret passage! Garrett was right once again.
Не знаю.
Lily, you did it! Perfect! I think you're finally ready to know the truth. Well, where should I start? Maybe I should introduce myself first. My full name is Chief Deputy Garrett Gordon Gardengore. I'm an undercover investigator for the juvenile department. I took a position in the convent as a cover to observe Mother Superior. My assignment is to uncover evidence proving her educational methods violate youth protection laws. But Dr. Marcel is an even bigger fish to fry. Compared to him, Mother Superior is a saint.
Lily could hardly believe what she was hearing. But now it all made sense. The secret room, the listening devices, and the strange voices she kept hearing at night. It was all coming together to form a coherent, overall picture.
Before you ask me any questions, let me quickly tell you one more thing about the hypnosis. This Harvey hypnosis is the doctor's devilish invention. He apparently uses this stuffed rabbit to force his will on you. If we want to get out of here, then you're going to have to fight the behavioral rules he's installed inside you. You can also take on the other behavior blocks, just like you did the one stopping you from playing with fire. But it means you'll have to put yourself back in a trance. The first challenge will be leaving the school grounds. Mother Superior has forbidden you from doing this. And because of the behavior block, you're incapable of being disobedient. The solution is to once again fight the block while you're in a trance. We have to tackle the problem at its source.
А почему 27 плюс надо Кинга?
Let me finish. As I said, Dr. Marcel is a much bigger fish. The police has been after him for a while. He's suspected of using illegal therapy methods that rob children of their childhood. And the hypnosis he subjected you to confirms this suspicion. Call the police? Ha! Lily, I am the police. I can help you and get you to safety. We just have to get off the school grounds somehow. I think the best way is to follow in your friend Edna's footsteps. But first, I want to answer any questions you have. So? No questions? How disappointing. Oh well, okay. Let's go to the tree swing.
She'd look at the map later. She hadn't expected that this decision... Actually, the ball of wool should have... But Lily...
По каким же следам мы пойдем?
Hello, Lily. You're not trying to leave the school grounds, are you? You know
Нет,
that
я не
Mother Superior
пытаюсь, я
has
просто хочу
forbidden it,
погулять.
And you do know you must not contradict adults. It's possible to have lots of fun without defying the rules set by adults. We could sort your marbles according to colors, or come up with a counting rhyme for folding laundry.
No matter how tempting the funny rabbit suggestions were, Lily had to get through the fence and find Edna.
You must not contradict adults. It wasn't even necessary. There are so many fun things that one is allowed to do, like counting, or playing with balls of wool.
There was that funny rabbit again. On the one hand, Lily was happy about the company. On the other hand, he wouldn't let her leave the school grounds. And Lily didn't see any strings for the hypnosis. She needed a better plan.
Веревочки она нигде не видела.
What do you have there? Can I see it?
A ball of wool. Yippee! But that's...
Юпи!
Woogie.
Это же Вуги. Вуги. Это почти как Фуги.
With the rabbit's help, Lily had returned into a trance. In the distance, she could see the giant Mother Superior stomping around in front of her cave. And over there, where in reality had been a huge gap in the fence, there was now a cobweb with a giant spider in the center. This had to be the second demon for her to defeat.
Нет, Квинг, это просто игра с опечаткой. Так. Мы какое-то ребро
The
взяли.
tar pit was bubbling invitingly. Unfortunately, Lily didn't have time for a bath. Eight legs and a horn. Lily had seen that somewhere before, but the rib would never stick to the spider's head on its own.
Сейчас мы будем делать паучка единорога.
Didn't anyone ever tell you that you're not allowed to leave the school grounds? You must not contradict adults. But since you're such a good girl, you already know that.
Lily did indeed know this, but Garrett had also told her that she was no longer safe here in the convent. Suddenly, adult rules seemed rather nonsensical to Lily. How could she convince the spider demon that even Mother Superior wasn't always right? A giant spider was its eyes. Maybe it wanted to be petted. A giant it's up maybe. 8 legs. Lily. When Lily saw how Mother Superior took the spider in her arms, her heart melted. Suddenly, Mother Superior no longer seemed so big and grown up. She emerged from her trance with a blissful smile on her lips.
Окей. Трум-трум-трум-трум. Мы теперь в наушничках. Че, мы так скоро всю команду, что ли, соберем?
Lily had overcome her second behavioral block. She might still only have been able to ignore one rule, but it was better than nothing.
Подождите-ка. У нее нет рта, она не может же улыбаться. Глава 2. Убежище Эдны. О, мы первую главу прошли. Где заяц-алкаш? Я думаю, что мы до него найдем.
Dusk when Lily set off down the convent hill.
You're late. Where have you been all this time?
Да.
Save it.
Да ей даже сказать ничего не дают, оказывается.
There's a time for words and a time for action. And there's a third time. The time for sitting at the police station and filling out forms. And that time has come. What now? Ah, don't say anything. You want your girlfriend. What's her name? Oh, Edna, right? I could tell right away that that girl meant overtime. But if she's still alive, I'll probably have to take care of this too. Although I think it's much more likely that Dr. Marcel has already found her and used a wood chipper to turn her into pig feed. If that's the case, I'll find that out too. So don't worry about your little girlfriend anymore. Why do I always have to be so damn compassionate? It's a curse. Oh well. Wait here while I investigate a few things. I'll watch the path to the institution. Maybe I'll learn something that way. If I discover anything, I'll give you a signal. I'll make an owl call. Ooh, ooh, or something like that. You won't miss it. Wait here for me. I'm sure it will only take a few hours.
Lily was immensely relieved that Edna's fate was now in the hands of this exceptionally competent youth investigator. However, she would have liked to have shown him the map with the directions to Edna's hiding place. But Garrett had already disappeared. Lily risked a glance at the map. She could see Moor Lake from here. Edna's hiding place couldn't be that far.
You're not planning on running into the moor after dark, are you? Don't you know how dangerous that is?
You must not hang around dangerous places.
There are so many other nice places for children to visit. The Agricultural Museum, for example, or the Job Information Center at the Employment Office.
Lily was starting to think that the funny stuffed rabbit wasn't so funny after all. She stubbornly risked another look at the map.
You must not hang around dangerous places.
I'm sorry. I certainly didn't want to startle you. We're friends, after all, and friends don't play pranks on each other.
Пошли в музей. Приезжай, Меф, в Москву, мы пойдем в 2 музея. Я уже выбрал даже каких. А где карта? Болотное озеро, деревня, мост. Да, она укатилась? А я не видела, лол.
You must not hang around dangerous places.
Да я с тобой поговорю-то.
You must not...
Вот она. Корольчья непонятная. По-моему, эта карта хочет мне что-то сказать. Квинга, хочешь, приезжай, мы тоже сходим в музей. А по средам Третьяковская галерея работает бесплатно. Если что. Если хочешь в Третьяковскую галерею, то приезжай в среду, и мы сходим. Он так мило рычит. Да, Квинга. Конечно же, в Москву. С 20 июля. Так, что у нас тут? Коробка пиццы. Перец чили. Даже кусочек пиццы был, но мы его не взяли. Велосипед. Это милицейская, полицейская, да, конечно. Машина, вообще класс.
The bar suggested that this was a lion cage.
Кто посмел? Перец из пиццы. Там вообще целая пицца еще валялась. Это же целых 2 километров. Ну... Ты можешь уже выезжать и приедешь вовремя. Не ходите с ней в музей, кончите как снеговик. Да ладно. Привет, дядь. Дядь, у меня там карта. Офицер полиции. Желтый маркер. Флакончик успокоительного. Что еще можно своровать? Тест на алкоголь.
What? Oh, just a little girl. What are you doing out here in the middle of the night? Aren't you worried that the loonies will catch you? Well, you should be, so hurry. Get back to bed. Or did you want to make a complaint? Oh boy. This had to happen someday. And who do you want to make a complaint about, if I may ask? You don't mean yourself, do you?
Всегда так делаю.
Please. What terrible things could a little girl like you have done? Children your age can't even be charged with a crime. The only reason to lock up a young kid like you would be to sober you up. But I'm sure a girl who looks as well behaved as you already knows to stay away from alcohol, right? You see? Of course, if you insist, you can take a voluntary alcohol test anyway. The machine is over there, against the wall. But I can't arrest you if you haven't gone and drunk nothing.
Okay.
You again? Do. And who? You don't mean Dr. Marcel, do you? Shh! Keep it down. The doctor is a very influential man. We all know he's got a few things to answer for. But you still have to be very careful with accusations like that. Unless you have evidence, I really can't help you.
Вот он же. Клинга, ты о чем? Да вообще, Зак, это ж кошмар какой-то, ж криминал просто.
To use the machine, you needed small change and a comfortable relationship with salmonella.
Так, нам зачем-то понадобилась вывеска.
Lily couldn't just conjure the solutions to... Lily could...
Кролик, приди.
To use the machine, you needed small change and a comfortable...
Oh, what do we have here? A little girl. Without parents. All alone in the night. How sweet. What brings you into this dark dive where no one can hear you scream? Alcohol? I can't serve children alcohol. I'm missing the recipe for the only alcoholic cocktail on the menu, the Volcano Berserker. Plus, I ran out of the ingredients. So, if you want a drink, you'll have to get me the right ingredients. And then the drinks will be free. Here, the menu.
Подождите, я не очень поняла, что мне надо сделать? Мне надо все ингредиенты для вулкана Берсерка принести? Или что? Или вот рыбу шар еще и зеленый неон? Видишь, Кинга, не все так просто.
A volcano berserker? So, unfortunately, the previous owner took it to the... But they haven't found him yet.
Окей. Это кто? Огонь. Зеленый неон.
You know what you have to do, Lily. Everything has to burn.
Во имя сатаны. Ну как это сделать?
What? Wait. No! This isn't Aunt Gorgula. My name is Miranya. Miranya the medium. How many more times do I have to tell you? What? But that's... One moment. Please stay on the line. Sorry, little girl. This could take a moment. It's that bartender Max Mixo again. A real pain in the ass. So dead and yet so talkative. Come to think of it, the spirits are very unsettled today. They're all talking over each other. If only I had earplugs. What was that? Now listen to me, my dear lady. I'm not a greeting cards courier. I'm sure that... Max Mixo, would you please shut up for a moment? Because there are others who... Who? No, I don't know anyone called Priscilla.
Miranya was busy. Lily could completely understand that. She knew how hard it was to ignore spirits, especially those that tried to grab you at night.
Oh. Hi, little girl. What do you have there? Is that... What? Wait. No, I don't know. If only...
Miranya...
Oh. What do you have there? Are those... earplugs? Fabulous! Thank you. It's exactly what I need right now.
Отличные затычки.
No, these are too big. So, hello? Can anyone hear me? Much better. Yes, loud and clear. Who wants to be first? Max Mixo? I could have guessed that. Could you possibly do me another favor? It's about Max Mixo, the previous bartender at the village bar. He's worried about his legacy, the Volcano Berserker. He'd always hoped that this drink would make him immortal someday. We both know that his plan failed, but now he literally took the recipe to his grave, and he so wanted to leave it to posterity. It's very simple. The cocktail only has 3 ingredients: wine gum, artemisia, and a chili pepper. Did you get that? Thank you, Lily. Maybe the great Max Mixo can finally find peace. And me too.
Я запомнила только перец чили. Жевательный мармелад. Подождите. А, вот он. Какая-то полынь. Нам надо раздобыть полынь. Полынь. Как отсюда выйти? Не пришлось копать.
Hello, you're not. You know.
Кыш.
Just because Lily was able to play with the fire again, she preferred to say the...
Полынь. 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 Полынь, полынь, полынь. Тут есть полынь? Вообще ничего нет.
The path that Garrett had taken led Lily to a small bridge over one of the brackish creeks running off from Moor Lake. Two trustworthy-looking men in white lab coats were working there. Lily wasn't quite sure what to make of them. She also recognized Garrett in the bushes on the other shoreline. Apparently, he didn't want to be seen by the two men. And although the two nocturnal workers had made a friendly impression on Lily, she decided to follow the youth investigator's lead.
And have you found anything yet?
Do you have
Зак,
to
так
keep
нам даже
asking me?
нечем
I'll let you
копать.
know if I discover something.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I think Dr. Marcel's madness is starting to rub off on me. Ever since we found this stuffed rabbit by the lake, he's been obsessed. We should be taking care of patients instead of poking around the moor.
And then there's that absurd plan with the hypnosis doll.
Stop already and keep looking. Have you actually found anything yet?
Well,
Lily had heard enough. Apparently, the men in white were Dr. Marcel's minions. It appeared that Edna's concern had been justified. Dr. Marcel really was looking for her. It was now more important than ever to find Edna's hiding place.
Проси закурить. Что там? Ей, котик сидит. Это ж так мило. Так. Ня-ня-ня-ня-ня. Ня-ня-ня-ня-ня. Ня-ня-ня. Вот сюда вот надо переключиться. Вот это вот так вот. Так. Полынь. Корыто для корма.
There was a sign on the feeding trough. Don't feed the saber-toothed boars. Saber-toothed boars are very dangerous. In the event of an encounter, make sure you don't look like a well-behaved convent schoolgirl. Saber-toothed boars are nocturnal, grow up to 6 feet long, and like to lurk in the shadows. They can be frequently found near the territorial herb Artemisia, since they mark their territory on the leaves of this plant. Therefore, avoid areas where this herb grows after dark. The Forest Ranger. Lily would have gladly heeded the warning, but she had no idea how to recognize Artemisia. Lily didn't want the attendants to notice her.
Что значит, когда будем пить? Когда сделаем коктейль, тогда и будем пить. Так.
Garrett did what he was best at. Lily didn't want the attendants to notice her. Lily liked everything that was colorful. Flowers, butterflies.
Давай попробуем сделать другой коктейль. Где моя оливьешка?
If you want to order anything, just point. Coming right up. Oh, by the way, that's a non-alcoholic cocktail, but don't worry, there's enough other illegal substances in it.
Neon drink to make your liver glow in the dark.
Пусть печень светится во тьме. Так, сюда не хватает рыбы-шара. Рыба-шар, рыба-шар. Единственный в мире малыш рыба-шара. Как только это достать? Как достать рыбу-шар?
Lily had always probably. Lily could.
Привет, слоник. Ну, мы тут проходим игру, пытаемся камбалу достать.
Flounder to go. How can...
И я не знаю, как это сделать.
To use the machine, you needed small change and a comfortable relationship. To use the machine, you need and
Это только копилка для пожертвований, блин. И кому мне жертвовать-то идти?
What's that? An attempt? You do know that's a Oh, now don't look so sad. It wasn't meant to. I take it a criminal as long as you.
Вот он. Может ему дать коктейль? Хочешь коктейль?
I can't drink anything, and you shouldn't drink for one. For another, I'd hate. I have. What? I still have to do my.
Кошмар. Так, тебе не нужен коктейль?
What? Oh. Hi, little girl. What do you have? Is that... Wait.
Maranya was too bad. Just because Lily was able to play, she preferred.
У меня коктейль. А тебе есть уже 27? Ясно, понятно. Что ничего не понятно.
But Lily, didn't you read the sign? You're not supposed to feed the boars. The forest ranger said so.
You must not contradict adults.
But luckily you...
Окей. Мы сейчас будем кормить, да?
If the saber-toothed boars had to mark their territory, then they should do it properly.
Did you hear something?
I don't know. Hopefully not another saber-toothed boar. I'm still out of breath.
Lily didn't want the attendant.
Просто уйти из локации всегда помогает. Полынь. Так. Сюда. Зак, куда коктейль? А, понятно. Я поняла.
A volcano berserker coming right up. But be careful, that drink packs a punch. And I'm not talking about punchy colada, if you catch my drift.
But Lily, what's that for? That's not good for...
You must not touch alcohol.
And milk is much better for your teeth anyway. Look at my funny chompers. They're cute, aren't they?
Какой-то знакомый звук был.
There was that funny rabbit again. Lily was no longer so happy to see him.
Так, как в него зайти?
Woo, the ball of wool. Can I see it again? Uh-huh.
Время бухать. Угу. Именно так, Зак. Ой. Так. Что такое опять? Что тут нам сделать? Ведро для шампанского.
Lily liked the cold. It reminded her of her bed.
Холод напоминает о кровати.
Hey, those are only for players.
I'm a dog.
Что еще?
Hey, those are only for...
I'm a...
Только для игроков.
Now it was Lily's turn.
Hey, look. The ugly girl wants to play too.
Then she has to place her bet.
She can't play without a bet. Meow.
Lily wasn't sure if someone as young as her should drink coffee, but there was no behavioral block, so it was probably okay. Incredible! The coffee was so strong that it jarred Lily out of her trance.
Блин. Все тлен.
But Lily, what's that for? That's not good for little children.
You must not touch alcohol.
And milk is much better for your teeth anyway. They're cute, aren't... Uh-huh.
Уги. Да, все очень плохо. Кофе больше не пьем.
What? That's not your bet, is it?
We're playing for real money here.
So either put some dough on the table or take a walk.
I like walks.
Я люблю гулять. Ё-моё. Чё-то, мне кажется, мы тут
Step right up
застрянем.
and admire the latest accomplishments in modern medicine. Anti-wrinkle cream with skin-firming materials from outer space. Natural food supplements with amusing motifs from the animal world. Our brand new product, the pill for in-between, for all those who didn't have time before and don't want to wait till afterwards. Step right up, marvel at the sights, and take a free sample of Alcofix, the exclusive miracle treatment with an alcohol base. It tastes 100 proof and works 100 proof. Hello, little lady. Are you interested in a sample bottle of Alcofix, the miracle brandy? Uh-huh. You actually look pretty healthy to me, and I'm afraid even Alcofix won't fix that problem with your ears. Do you have any bad pains? Incurable genetic diseases? Tinnitus? Hepatitis? Cervical cancer? Yeah, I'm so sorry for you, but I can't give you a sample of Alcofix like you are now. Come back when you're sick.
Как бы все норм, смев. Стрим-то как бы идет. Трижды. Турум-турум-пурум-пум. Четыре, пять. Вышел зайчик погулять. Где Фью, когда он так нужен? Ой. Попить пиво. В смысле, Меф? Такс.
The door was firmly locked. Too bad.
В плеере Good Game огромная надпись. Так, в плеере Good Game или Кибергейм?
The door was firmly locked. Too bad.
Так, а мне надо найти деньги.
There was a lot of room for provisions in the saddlebags, so the cash cow wasn't forced to stop at every little milestone.
Howdy, stranger. What's a nice little girl like you doing in a rough place like this? Wait. You're not here for the gold rush too, are you? Well, then you might as well just pack up your bags again. The only gold around here is in my mine, and I'm the only one who knows the way there. Plus, you can't get in there right now anyway.
Ты чем мне заболеть?
I knew it! You're after my gold! Well, you can just forget it. My gold mine is good and hidden. And even if you found it, you wouldn't get in. The entrance is guarded by a Wendigo.
Lily wasn't interested in the mine, but this Wendigo made her curious. Could he be another manifestation of her behavioral blocks? Perhaps it would be worthwhile to look for the mine after all.
Well, forget it. The way to my mine is top secret. Even I have trouble remembering it. I should actually ride over there again. You don't know what a Wendigo is, do you? Well, I don't know much myself. It's some kind of Indian demon that's stopping me from getting into my mine. If you want to know more, you need to ask the shaman. He's knocking around here somewhere. The shaman? No idea. I never met him personally. Sometimes I see his smoke signals on the horizon. That's it. But if anyone can tell you about Wendigos, it's him.
Алкофикс. Мне нужно заболеть, чтобы получить тестовый алкофикс. И как мне заболеть тогда? Ё-моё! Что делает этот чувак? Почему он сидит на кактусе?
Huh? Is that you, little girl? What are you doing in limbo? Don't tell me you're...
Мало того, что сидит на кактусе, он еще и прыгает на нем.
In this case, I unfortunately have to ask you to get off the line. I have a few seances to finish here. Huh? What are you? Don't...
You must not lie.
Блин, это какая-то путаница получается. Окей, Кинга. Меф, я тут ни при чем вообще-то.
Yeah. Right back at you. Tell me, you weren't planning on decaying in the next couple of days, were you?
Uh-uh.
Oh well. No problem, huh? I should be cutting down on carcasses anyway. My dietitian is pulling his hair out. More fresh fruit, he says. Have a salad nowadays, and I know all that. But what can I do, huh? I just love that rotten stuff. I just have to smell the rotting flesh, and I start suckling. And honestly, out here in the desert, huh? It's hard to maintain a healthy diet. You try and leave something for later, and the bacteria just move right in. You could get the most horrible diseases, huh? Festering boils, oozing eczema. Oh man, all this talk of food has made me hungry. Please, Leave me alone with my growling belly.
Somewhere on the horizon, a donut factory seemed to be having problems with its chimney.
Пончиковая фабрика. Пончиковая фабрика. Так, что-то я не поняла, как мне заболеть.
What's that? Is that the rotting meat I can smell? Ugh.
Худеть больше не надо.
Lily liked the cold. It reminded her
If the mayonnaise goes bad, I won't be able to use it.
Lily looked around. Why was there never anyone around to stop you from doing something when you needed it the most?
Блэ. Фу.
Step right up, and admire the anti-natural for all the step and take it. Oh, no, don't bother coming any closer. Not unless you've picked up a contagious disease since I last saw you. Do you have any bad pains? Incurable genetic diseases? Tinnitus? Hepatitis? Cervical cancer? Why, hello. What do we have here? You've really caught something very special there. Congratulations. This definitely qualifies you to test a sample of Alcofix, the miracle brandy. To be honest, you almost look overqualified. Your rash is so severe, I'm not sure even Alcofix can heal it. Bravo! You might as well just take the entire bottle.
Чего было пить? Так, а что мне теперь с ним делать-то? Подождите, а что мне с этим делать теперь?
What's that supposed to be? That's not your bet, is it?
We're playing for real.
So I like what? What's that? That's so I like what?
Lily was already... She didn't need a cold. Lily liked the cold. It reminded her... The color of the bottle reminded Lily of someone.
You must not touch alcohol.
Huh?
Had that bottle just talked?
Я не могу еще выпить.
What's that? Is that the rotting? Ugh.
Lily wanted to let the person sending the smoke signals know she was there. But if her efforts were noticed, then only...
И в меня все войдет.
Lily was certain that that wouldn't make...
Hello, Lily. You're not going to play with fire, are you? Of course you don't want that. You know that Mother Superior has...
Что это фигня какая-то?
The red chunks in the handkerchief were perhaps a clue that Lily needed medical help.
What's that for? I have a whole mind. Why, if I wanted, I could have a dozen of these carved out of ivory.
Хе-хе, запретов нет. Где мои запреты? Тут запретов нет. Что за беспредел? Ну, я не думаю, что она в кофе нальется.
How about that? So there were some things that coffee couldn't make better.
Нельзя.
Hands off. You're not so deaf up. Will you go?
Are you completely nuts? You could easily get sick in this cold, which doesn't mean that I'm sick. And I don't need this alcoholic the devil stuff either. Oh, thanks. What's that? Quick, the medicine.
Так ощущение, как будто он в ветрянкой заразился.
So yum, finally. Tasty. So nice, so nice.
The genie had broken his own rule. Apparently, it was okay to have a swig or two in certain situations.
What you doing? Oh no!
Yeah. Yeah. Мы сделали это.
You must not...
Так, интересно, я еще под этим или нет? Так, подождите, так как это... Точно, я забыла совсем про запреты.
What's the matter? Is something wrong with your drink? What's the matter? It tastes great. That bubbling in your lungs is, Wagga, wagga, wagga!
Так, пойдем отсюда лучше.
What's this? You're as drunk as a skunk. Come on,
Телеку.
off to the drunk tank with you.
Просто в стельку.
Let this be a lesson to you. Drinking at your age. Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Ай-ай-яй.
And finally, there it was, the map. Lily was excited. A hamster. So that was the mystery behind the escaping map. Maybe Lily had finally found a new friend. But maybe everything was as before. The getaway Lily was on her own once again.
То есть у меня только здесь один выход.
The bike tires were properly pumped, just like their owner. The getaway car was ready. Lily was on her own once again. And finally, there it was, the map. Edna had hidden in this cave by Moor Lake. But wait a second. Lily already knew that. The map was in reality pretty useless, especially when Lily thought about everything she had done to get her hands on it.
Привет, человеком. Гоиска 2. Ну, привет, человек. Нет. Никакого СК-2. Ну, проходим что-то другое. Ребят, у меня проблемы. Она не может пролезть сквозь решетку. Бульбузяшка, а ты кто? В смысле, кто я? Я человек. Хотя, подождите, я же стример. Какой я человек? Так. Пам-парам-пам-парам-парам. Что-то сделать с велосипедом.
Lily didn't have any parents to teach her how to ride a bicycle. She'd have to find out by herself. She was probably very close already.
Что такое, Зак?
Lily didn't have an she'd have. She was
Нет, Зак. Бриш, а кто-то я. Что значит до утра, Зак? Блин, это вообще как это так?
What's the matter? You've already had enough of the filtered air? You should have thought of that before reaching for the bottle. Oh, come on. Don't be so sad. That's exactly the kind of behavior that once made me release Edmund the Slasher. You can't even imagine how much trouble I got into for that. It took weeks until little Melanie's parents spoke to me again. Oh, I'm just too soft-hearted. I'll let you go. But you have to promise me never to get into trouble again. Can you do that?
You must not lie.
Кролик.
Yeah. Then I can't let you go. You can say plenty of things about me, but not that I don't learn from my mistakes.
Ты все-таки человек, смирись. Не пользуемся мы насосом, они... Теперь мы научимся врать. Так.
There was that funny rabbit again. Lily was
Так. Держи.
Woo! The ball of wool. Can I see it again? Uh-huh.
Вуги. 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 Что-то страшно было немножко, ладно. Это что такое вообще? Погодите, что происходит?
Hi, Lily. Don't tell me you want to get out.
Uh-huh.
I thought so. But you'd hardly be sitting in there if you knew how to behave properly, right? Be quiet. You weren't about to contradict me, were you?
Uh-huh.
Well, I can't object to that. Contradictions are great. Sometimes I start contradicting at breakfast. For example, 3 slices of toast. Yum, delicious toast.
Nom 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 nom.
But that would be a lie.
And we both know
You must not lie.
lies are evil. What? Of course lying is evil. Wait, I'll show you on this blackboard. Take a close look at this board.
Взгляни на эту доску. На ней показаны основные принципы судебной системы. Например, что ложь — это зло. Что значит нет? Конечно, ложь — это зло. Это можно легко вывести из 4 верхних принципов. Бог добрый и правдивый, но дьявол злой и обладает мудростью. Бог правдив, потому что тоже обладает мудростью, но дьявол лжет со всей своей злобой. Поэтому ложь — это всегда зло. Ты можешь сама вывести логическую цепочку, которая приведет к этому заключению. Нужно сделать всего 3 шага, чтобы получить результат. Попробуй сама. Синоптики дали грозовое предупреждение. Привет, Ульки. Ульки, 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 ульки. Стоп! Наверное, у Ульки есть общий прем. А ты думал, откуда у него смайлик? Улька, откуда у тебя смайлик? Общий прям. Так, опять перетаскивать, да? Значит, Бог добрый, правдив, дьявол злой и мудрый. Бог правдив, потому что мудр, дьявол лжет за всей злобы. Блин, а обратно это нельзя положить его. Так.
Yes, that's logical. Yes, that's logical. What are you doing there? You can't deduce anything from that. Try some...
Так, ну вот это вот должно быть наверняка вместе. Правдивая мудрость, злая злая правда. Злая правда. Правдивая ложь.
Yes, that's logical.
Правдивая ложь и вот это вот.
All right. Lies are what? Lies are good? But that can't be true. Everything seems to fit. But that's...
Привет, шайтан. Еще минус один.
Apparently, Justicia was wrong. It seemed that lies weren't so bad after all. Lily had removed another block.
Хе-хей. Ой, это же этот, блин, как его называют, у которого нос растет. Пиноккио, по-моему. Конечно, могу ошибаться. Так, врать.
Oh, come on. I'll let... But you... Can you?
Uh-huh.
So you promise? No more trouble, okay?
Uh-huh.
And you're not fibbing? Okay, then. I guess I'll just have to believe you, then. Welcome to freedom.
Добро пожаловать на свободу. Ей.
Let this be a lesson to you.
Uh-huh.
As long as it's still dark outside, you should really stay indoors. It's much too dangerous out there at night.
Huh?
It's best to just stay at home.
Так. Где там мои запреты? Пошли отсюда.
But Lily, where are you? You heard that it's dangerous out there.
You must not hang around dangerous places.
There are so many other nice places for children to visit. At a spelling or a...
На, клубок, успокойся. Вуги. 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 Вуги, 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 вуги. Что? кофе, нет, нет, нет.
But where you up there at a door?
Зачем мне ей врать? Если я больше не общаюсь с ней через костер. Где моя мышка? А, окей. Теперь катаюсь. Качаюсь, катаюсь.
Huh? What are you? Don't. Uh-huh. Oh dear. You poor little thing. I hope you remember to get someone to put coins for the ferryman on your eyes. That's just terrible. It's hard to pass through limbo without any pocket change. And unfortunately, there's only one way to bring worldly goods into the spirit realm, or with you in a trance state. You place them on the eyes.
Окей. Хватит врать. А чё я-то сразу? Это Зак во всем виноват.
You can't play with us.
Unless...
What's that? Is that rotting meat I can smell? Ugh. Then the brush of your teeth, huh?
Что значит фигня? Что значит фигня? Врушка. Нет, ты. Что получается, Зак? Убийца, обманщица, интриганка.
Step up, so even or with a prescription. Step up, oh, sorry. I don't, even if you still look like you could use one. All I have left is only available at completely.
Знатный архитектор. И, кстати, Бридж, если у меня будут деньги, я куплю еще одну игру по мостикам. Блин, сейчас надо посмотреть. Все время смотрю, есть ли на нее какая-нибудь скидка. $279 рублей сейчас стоит. Так, что мне делать? Зачем мне СК2? Срочно отберите у вегетян деньги. Денег бы откуда-то достать. Так я не знаю, откуда их достать. Спасите тролля. У меня есть эта копилка, как она там? Копилка для пожертвований, но я не представляю, где собрать деньги. Нечего было фомби взрывать. Так это другое совсем. Привет, СЗТ.
But Lily, where are you? You heard that it's you must not add a spelling or a roll.
Начинается.
What's that supposed? Anna, you do? Oh, it wasn't me. I take it all criminal as long as you.
Lily didn't have any parents.
Что такое ТЗТ?
So, no more trouble ever again, okay? You promised. Listen, as long it's much.
The officer. And it wasn't even that cold.
Is that? Hey, you can't just take that. That's police. Oh, I don't need it that urgent. You can keep it if you.
It wasn't.
I can't drink anything, and you for one for another. I have. What? I still have to. What's that supposed? An attempt? You do not. Oh, it was. I take criminals long. Is that? Hey, that's. Oh, now don't look so sad. I don't need it that.
Что еще раз есть рядом с великом? Что такое ТЗТ? Почему все тлен? С великом только коробка
The
пиццы.
pizza looked much better from there. Just like everything else you couldn't have. Pizza, friends, parents.
И что?
The idea was good. The getaway car. Lily didn't have. She'd have. She was.
Вот про пиццу они говорят про
The
родителей.
pizza looked much better from
Пицца
there.
выглядела
Just
гораздо
like
лучше, как
everything
и
else
все,
you
что
couldn't have.
не могло быть
Pizza,
твоем. Пицца,
friends,
друзья, родители.
parents.
Куда тебе засунуть Квинга насос
The idea
этот?
was good. The bike tire, just like the
Видишь,
bike tires were
велосипедные
properly
шины были
pumped, just
накачаны.
like their owner.
Мне надо как-то раздобыть деньги, я не понимаю, как это сделать. В смысле ЦЗТ? Куда ехать? Зак, а ну-ка сосредоточься на игре, где достать деньги.
This rabbit wasn't funny at all. Lily couldn't care less about his 2 cents. This rabbit wasn't fun. Lily couldn't care.
Oogie. Окей, Бридж. На Зака и Ябра срочно нужен меф. Он бы такой написал бы. Здравствуй, ЗРТС. Нет. А кто еще стримит эту игру? Это ж круто.
Lily didn't know what had gotten that just did. It all seemed very logical.
Ну, я не знаю таких людей. Так что я ничего не могу сказать насчет того, что сговорились. Я же сказала, не хватало мефа. Так, что делать-то? Вообще непонятно же.
Howdy again. You're here to bug me about? Forget it. I told you, if you want to know more.
The cash cow didn't want to trample or devour Lily. It was simply ignoring her.
Нет, он посылает в шахту.
What's that?
Somewhere on the horizon, a sign informed Lily that this reconstruction of an original Indian sundial had been donated by the Association of Experimental Art. It was possible to turn the pedestal.
Не понимать. Вообще. Не понимать.
Hello, little. Next time. It's hard. Hello, little girl. Still dead? Next time. Please remember to have someone put coins on your eyes, okay? It's hard to pass through limbo without any pocket change.
стране грустит один кран. Ничего даже поднять не могу.
There was a lot of room for provisions in the saddlebags, so the cash cow wasn't forced to stop at every little milestone. Какой кошмар, ЦЗТ. Какой кошмар. Какой кошмар вообще. Бей. Так. А, нет, стоп, 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 стой, 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 стой. Где моя рыбка? Рыба-шар не подходит? Вот блин. Вот так вот, Зак. Очень просто, только все равно у меня денег нету.
Wagga, wagga, wagga!
It didn't look like the bartender was going to calm down by himself. Lily would probably have to help him a little.
Wagga! Wagga! Wagga!
Valozak was best taken on an empty stomach. It was one of the ingredients in the Sunny Cup narcotic.
Nom nom, that sounded tasty.
It was one of the
Nom.
Как я рыбку сделаю шаром?
Wagga! Wagga! Wagga!
It didn't look like the bartender was going. Lily. On the third day, God created blowfish, and no one was there to praise him.
Рыба-шар.
Valozak was best taken on an empty stomach.
Wagga! 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 Wagga!
Sunny Cup narcotic.
Wagga!
Okay.
Lily put the money on the bartender's eyes. Since he was sleeping, she only left him a small tip.
Так.
You heard that it hit the apple.
Oogie.
Well, if it isn't the little girl from the bar. Look what I've got here. Someone put money on the eyes of my mortal remains. It's more than enough to pay the ferryman. Go ahead, take the rest. I'm not sticking around. Maybe I'll crawl out of one or two more TV screens, but then it's off to eternity for me. It's more than enough to pay the ferryman. Go ahead, take the rest.
Ah, Madame is making her move.
I guess that means she wants to play.
Wag, wag.
Но я
What are
не
you waiting
умею даже в покер
I
играть.
wag my tail, but I'm happy.
Come on now.
Because I'm a dog.
Join us.
5 seconds later.
Спустя 5 секунд.
Oh boy. You're by far
Ты
the
самый
most
ужасный игрок в
miserable
покер,
poker
который
player
я
I've ever
видел.
seen.
You didn't even smoke your cigar.
Ты даже
Don't
не
forget to
выкурил свою
take it.
I
сигару.
have fleas.
Так, ладно, зачем мне сигара?
Lily had lost money.
Что значит, как в покер не умею играть? Вот так вот не умею играть и все.
What's that for? I have a whole mine full of... If I wanted, I could have a dozen of these carved out of ivory.
Окей, что мне теперь делать с сигаретой?
What? Ugh.
Lily had too bad. It was
Hello, Lily. You're not. Of course you don't. You know that Mother Superior. You must.
Lily was certain that that would... The cash cow did... It was simple.
Предложим всем эту сигарету.
It's not healthy, but it's not a disease either.
Что теперь делать? Что тут такое попалось-то непонятное? Фу-фу. Кыш. Зато зачем тебе 3 потока сразу? Блин, сигарета осталась там.
But Lily, where you heard that it's day? You must. There is so at a spore.
Фигня какая-то. Может, мне опять переселиться туда? Все какая-то фигня получается. С ним теперь даже поболтать нельзя.
The bartender had already punched a huge dent in the table.
You heard you there at a spore.
Зачем мне к солнечным часам?
Hello, little girl. Still next time. It's hard to pass through limbo without.
Lily had no time to... Too bad.
До этого не могла, да, так сделать?
Lily interpreted the strange smoke signals to mean that the shaman was looking for a totem pole. As nice as she was, she decided to help him with it.
Help the shaman get to the
Помоги
Indian
шаману
cemetery.
добраться до индейского
Unfortunately, Lily can only make 3 different smoke signals. You can use the arrows to direct the shaman up and down a cliff. The tunnel symbol can be used to get him to take the tunnel. You have to find out on your own how the tunnels are connected. But this much you may know. Every passage leads to exactly one particular other passage of the same kind of tunnel. Can you find the exit?
А где кладбище? А где вообще кладбище? Подождите. Ёпрасоте. Да... О, нет? Мы тут надолго? Там как-то фигня какая-то на самом деле. Что-то вообще, это перебор на самом деле. Так... Ну нафиг.
The shaman had finally arrived at the totem pole. Lily was
Фигня
looking
какая-то.
forward to visiting him. Finally, she would meet the mysterious medicine man.
То есть в чем это он?
Да. Mom, AFK.
Что? Я сказал, мама, я АФК?
Auto-completion. Did you mean Wendigo?
Uh-huh.
Wait. Got it. Wigwampedia entry. Wendigo. The Wendigo. Omnivore. Also, Wendigo, plural Wendigos. Demon from Anishinaabe mythology. Wendigos are considered to be especially stubborn and inflexible. FYI. They stink horrendously. Lol.
Лол. Я пропустила, Зак.
Auto-completion. Did you mean smoke signal? Ruffle, those aren't real smoke signals. My router just ran a little hot in this prairie heat. Now you probably want to know what kind of server I'm running, right? It's Apache. Auto-completion. Did you mean weapon against Wendigos? W8, just getting it on TP Bay. Print order confirmation. Yes, no, cancel. Print. Here, apparently, there is only one effective method to combat Wendigos. Give this recipe to the quack doctor. He should have received the order. I hacked his Wi-Fi, and while you're at it, I ordered something on Appalachia Zone. It's, not really for me. I clicked on a pop-up by accident, but seeing as you're going there anyway, can you pick it up for me? Thanks.
Окей. Я теперь еще и курьер. Великолепно просто. Так. Чатик. Давай мне что-нибудь.
A prescription. Wonderful. Now, let's see. Oh, yes. I received this order. Here. And while you're at it, I have a delivery for the shaman here. Would you mind taking it to him?
There was a can in the package. Lily was excited.
Банка.
Hair removal cream.
Крем для удаления волос. А мне дали дезодорант. Мой рецепт — это дезодорант. Давайте ему дадим дезодорант.
I don't need it. If you don't move, you won't sweat.
Когда не двигаешься, не потеешь,
I
поняли?
didn't order that. There has to be a mistake.
Что? Подождите, а зачем мне дезодорант?
Go ahead. Keep it. You could really use it. Go ahead. You could really use it. What's that for? I have a... If I... What's that for?
Бывало такое.
Just because Lily was able to play with the fire again, it certainly didn't mean she would burn all her things. She preferred to save the option for a better occasion.
Но она не хочет.
Just because she...
Hello, little girl. Still dead? Next time, please remember to have someone put coins on your eyes, okay? It's hard to pass through limbo without any pocket change.
Может, мне сначала было к ней все-таки надо было как-то сходить. А не играть в покер.
Mom, R.E. Auto, did you? Those aren't real. My router now. It's a... The Wendigo, demon from Anishin. Wendigos are considered to be a special... FYI. They stink horrendously.
Так. Где там эта птичка?
What's that? Is that the rotting meat I can smell?
Uh-huh.
Damned. Then I should have started circling long ago. I guess I missed out. If anyone asks, please tell them I was circling, okay? Feel free to exaggerate. Add a loop. You know what I mean, huh? And the next time, I'll circle again, huh? I promise.
Lily seemed house.
What's that? Damn, I guess I missed out. If anyone asks, feel free to exaggerate. Add a loop, and the next time...
The food had been lying in the sun long enough. The food had been... Lily secretly put the junk food into the saddlebag. It was going to be a surprise.
My gold mine is good and hidden. I should actually ride over there again.
Что?
The vultures were circling above a particular spot on the horizon. That was probably where the gold digger's mine was located.
Are you crazy? Stop that. Those spray cans contain tons of CFCs. If that stuff gets into the atmosphere, we'll have an ozone hole here in no time. You don't want a hole in the ozone layer, do you? You see? If that's suntan lotion, no thanks. I have my own. Dialux Protect Sensitive. With sun protection factor 3000. Here she is, our demon killer.
Huh?
Did I surprise you? I know what you've done to my brethren.
Блин, он все знает.
But you won't succeed with me. I'm always on guard. And you should be too. Do you see the mine back there?
Uh-huh.
I know why I stay away from it. It's about to collapse, and the suspended bridge is wobbly. And it's as dark as a buffalo's butt. Who knows what dangers lurk there? So I'd rather stay out here, in the sun, where it's safe. Nothing and no one can budge me from here. Nor, for my opinion, dangerous locations are no place for little children. No matter what you say.
The shaman was right. The Wendigo was really a stubborn fellow, and he stank so much that the thought of a buffalo's butt was a welcome relief. It was so hot that the air smelled of ozone. But even back here, the fragrances of summer couldn't compete with the Wendigo's stench. Whenever Lily fiddled with chemicals, the
Так, на это не влияет солнце. Окей. Ну, что тогда делать?
You shouldn't go. It's about to collapse, and and it is who knows what dangers lurk.
ничего он не берет.
It didn't have to be chill. Lily thought it was cool.
Фигня какая-то.
I didn't order. There has to be. Mom. R.E.
Lily had pictured the shamans smaller.
Mom. R.E.
Есть только он, и есть вот это вот небо.
But even back here, the fragrances of summer couldn't
Не знаю.
It
Он не
was
будет же
so
пшикать
hot
в
that
небо.
the air smelled of ozone. But even back here, the fragrances of summer couldn't compete with the Wendigo's stench. Lily decided to do something about it.
Окей.
Oh, the sky looks strange. It could be an ozone hole approaching. That's not good. Where's my suntan lotion? There it is. I better leave it outside. Safe is safe. Uh-oh, it's starting. Quick, apply the lotion.
Ну-ка, 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 ну-ка. Он сейчас сгорит, что ли, получается?
What a drag.
The sun had badly damaged the Wendigo. Apparently, nowhere was safe. That meant it was inevitable to spend time in dangerous places.
А сколько у нас всего запретов? 6, по-моему, было, или 8? Надо сейчас будет посмотреть. Так, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. То есть еще 3 демонов нам надо убить будет, да? Ой.
You must.
At long last, Lily had reached her destination. She had faced 1,000 dangers. And finally, she now stood in Edna's hiding place. There was just one catch. Edna was gone.
Опять Эдна куда-то сбежала. В общем, я думаю, что на сегодня, наверное, это все. Продолжим в следующий раз искать эту Эдну непонятную. Вот. Так что спасибо всем, кто смотрел. Ставьте плюсики, оставляйте свои комментарии и до следующего стрима. Пока-пока.